The weekend, there was a scooter takeover in Minneapolis, and it's causing some safety concerns for some as law enforcement looks over all of their options here, with word that there could be a second scooter swarm. The wheels are already turning for an increased response. Here's Gordon.
Oh my God, God.
Hundreds of electric scooters and e-bikes took over downtown Minneapolis Saturday night.
We got people down there, here, still coming.
The riders posting video on social media saying the event was about community and bringing people together to have fun.
Mobs of people on scooters in Minneapolis.
But around 10:30 Saturday night, the State Patrol started getting phone calls that about 200 to 300 scooters were driving on the interstate.
Just creates a really dangerous situation.
Colonel Christina Bogoyevich says the State Patrol sent 11 squads to the scene, but by the time their troopers arrived, the scooters were gone.
And so we didn't have any contact with them.
Minneapolis police officers also responded to the takeover. A department spokesperson says no one was arrested and no citations were issued, but the activity was, quote, reckless and disruptive to traffic.
These Lime scooters are everywhere here in downtown Minneapolis. I only had to walk about half a block before I found these scooters right here. But police say it's not the scooters themselves that are concerning, it's the sheer number of people that showed up late Saturday night and the type of activity that they saw out on the street.
We are going to support people getting together and having a good time, but you have to do it safely.
The State Patrol and Minneapolis police are now working with city officials to see if they can work with the scooter companies to keep riders out of certain areas like highways and interstates.
This is actually being implemented in other cities.
Professor Manjeet Rege at the University of St. Thomas says the city could use geofencing, which is essentially imaginary boundaries that use GPS coordinates. And these boundaries can be used to keep the scooters off certain streets and could even be used to regulate speed limits and a certain number of scooters in a given area.
Now that we have learned from this experience, that is something that could be implemented for sure.
Online videos suggest this could be the first of many takeover events. One post suggests another one could happen on Friday, and other possible takeovers at the Mall of America and the Minnesota State Fair. That's why law enforcement agencies are getting ready.
From a State Patrol standpoint, we will take aggressive enforcement if we do come in contact with any of these.
Gordon Severson, KARE 11 News.
Both the city of Minneapolis and the scooter company Lime sent us formal statements that condemn scooters being driven on highways or interstates. The company says it's working to identify riders who broke the law so that they are not allowed these scooters again. The city also is working out a plan, it says, to ensure all riders follow the basic rules.